How you doing? Mr. DJ's back, going back to the Sock Hop years, my Sock Hop channel. It's been a while since I visited my Sock Hop channel, putting up some videos. I guess it's been about, gosh, maybe since October, and this is, today's date is February the 2nd, 2017. So let's get on with it right now. Going back to 1955. Very much a mainstream record. 1955, of course, rock and roll was just starting to develop. Uh, as far as entering the pop charts is concerned, Maybelline by Chuck Berry was a big hit. Ain't That a Shame by Fats Domino, that was in 1955. And Bo Diddley with Bo Diddley, that was in 1955, although that was strictly an R&B hit. And Crazy Little Mama Knocking on Your Front Door, I believe was the name of it, the El Dorados from 1955. Well, this song was from 1955, but this is a mainstream record. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. It's at the tail end of the big band era, and got a little bit of that big band influence. Here's the thing about this record. This is a very moody, a brooding record. Actually, the girl singing this record was 14 years old. Priscilla Wright, Man in the Raincoat. I was charmed by the man in the raincoat. He took my money and ran away. I gotta watch out for those knives. I'm telling you. Priscilla Wright, 14 years old. She's from Canada, Ontario. Her dad was a choir leader, and she was messing around with her dad's tape machine. She was singing into it, just fooling around with it, and she left a rough vocal track on her dad's tape machine. Somebody, I get the guy's name was Don Knight. I guess he was somebody who was maybe important. Could have been with a record company, might have been a DJ. Well, bottom line was he heard it. He heard her voice. He just happened upon it. And he turned to her dad. Don Knight turned to Priscilla's dad. He said, "This girl's got potential. This girl reminds me of Eartha Kitt. She's got some of the same talent, singing talent, as Eartha Kitt. You got to find something for her, man. Just find her a record, something that she can have a hit with." Well, her dad, Don Wright, he was completely ecstatic. Man, this guy thinks my daughter has potential. I better go ahead and dig something up. Well, he went through 120 tunes, 120 numbers. This took several weeks. This took a while. He wanted to find the right song for his daughter. At Don Wright, he came across The Man in the Raincoat. Priscilla recorded it. It was distributed by, I believe it was Spartan Records in Canada. But here in the States, it was distributed by a company called Unique. Made its way here down to the U.S., went to number 16 on Billboard. On Billboard for 9 weeks. It didn't end there. Now, that was her biggest hit here in the States. And after that song came out, she joined a band, I believe it's called Moxie Whitney. Sounds like a name of a person. And she came back on the Canadian charts in 1983. Let me bring it up for you real quick. 1980 on their adult charts, not their pop charts. Pure Love went to number 15 in 83, and then there was Heartbeat that went to number 10. And 1988, she redid Man in the Raincoat, which went to number 8 on the adult charts. In Canada, that was in 1988. And 1991, Priscilla Wright released an album. It was called When You Love Somebody. It was off the Attic record label. She got a Juno nomination, actually nominated for a Juno Award for Most Promising Artist in 1993. Almost 40 years after she came out with Man in the Raincoat. And here it is, brought to you by Mr. DJ. All the way back to 1955. Basically, here in the U.S., a one-hit wonder. Priscilla Wright, Man in the Raincoat.